Hi guys, and welcome to Red Puts Art in Your Face.
In your face!
In your face! So we are back again today. Alright,
Well, we're just on here for the chat anyways. So.
Yeah. Alright, so today we are working on the project we left off on last week.
With that cute little adorable little boy!
Yep.
Little squid dragon boy!
Yep.
Look at him!
Yep.
Adorable!
So cute! Alright, so that's what we're working on today. Right now we're doing our heavy gradients. Hi Phoenix. Aw, post-con blues. That's no fun. And I'm here with Mikella.
Hello! I am not stuffing my face this time.
Yeah, she managed to finish eating before we started.
Yeah!
It's a wonder it's ever happened before. Of course, it may have helped that I started prepping for this a little bit early today.
And I turned on my alarms that said, "Hey, it's 2 o'clock. You better get yourself ready." And I'm like, "Oh, I should probably eat something then."
Yeah, so like we were just on it today. Apparently, I mean,
top of shit,
right? I still got chores to do and shit, but whatever. It's not like yesterday when I was hungover and didn't know what the hell was going on. Long story okay, so here's the thing. Sunday was Easter. So you might be wondering, why were you hungover the day after Easter, Red? Well, funny story. My family drinks like a bunch of fishes. And I tried to keep up with them, which was a mistake. a dire mistake.
I got to meet your family.
Yes, Mikella did.
You're the smallest person there.
See, I told you, they're all freaking taller than me.
So you're trying to match their drinking ability. Why? Red, why?
Because I've been trying to keep up with them since I was like 16. Like,
poor child.
They used to try and like pawn off alcohol on me when I was like, it started when I was 16. No lie. And the only one who ever actually got me to drink before I turned 21 was my cousin Cassandra, and that was because she liked sweet drinks. And I was like, that looks good. And it tasted like nothing. So I was like, that tastes good. But, no, yeah, like, it started so early in life. And you've met them. You understand now when I said they're all Swedish giants. I was not lying. They are all tall Swedish giants.
Like, I wasn't doubting you.
Yeah.
But it's like, yep. Confirmation right there in front of my face.
Yeah. Amy is the second shortest one in my family. And you met her. She's not all that short.
No.
Yeah.
She is not.
No. So it's like, all of my family's freakishly tall. Because they're Swedish. Because that's the Swedish side of my family. And for some reason, the Irish side got taller than they should have. I'm mad. I'm mad that my uncle married a Cuban and all of his fucking kids shot up past me except for Ashley, who is literally my height. Everyone else, super fucking tall. It's not fair.
Oh, and forewarning for all viewers today. Rob might be coming home early today, so he might interrupt our stream.
Yep, yeah, it's fine.
About midway through.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, what happened is my aunt and uncle, Leslie, and Steve, who I was with yesterday, I love them. They're great people. But, oh my god. Okay, so they've started tequila tasting. Ever since they retired. They're like, yeah, this seems like the thing to do. Because they go to Mexico now a lot. That's where they go get their what was this? That's where they go to get all their dental work done now. Because it's cheaper. And I'm like, okay, sure.
Do what you can to save a buck, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, fine, you do you. So, they go down to Mexico quite a bit. And they've started doing all this tequila tasting. So, apparently my aunt found some weird ass, like, rabbit cocktail mix online. And she's like, yeah, this sounds like fun for Easter, let's make this. Rabbit themed. I should say rabbit themed, not that there was rabbit in the drink.
Okay. That helps me a lot, because that is what I was thinking.
Yeah, the look on your face, I was like, I've said that wrong, and she's getting the wrong idea. I should clarify. No, So it's a Easter rabbit themed drink that my aunt found online. And she was like, that sounds like a fun drink. Let's make that. Apparently the recipe called for like a cup and a half of tequila and a cup of triple sec on top of that. And like a cup of mixers. And that was it. And it was supposed to be for 8 people. Mind you, there's 8 people there. Not all of them drank this weird-ass concoction.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, a little over half of us got this, which means at least the equivalent of 4 shots of tequila per cup.
Oh, goodness.
And at least 1 or if not 2 shots of triple sec in each of these glasses, too. So, the equivalent, anyway. So, basically... And this is like top of the line tequila because that's what they've decided they like now. Because they do tequila tastings and they only can do real tequila tastings with top of the line tequila. Mm-hmm. Or so they've told me. This is what I've been told. I have no idea if this is the actual truth. So, holy crap. This was...
Red got drunk.
Oh, this was super heavy on the alcohol. I was like... 1 drink, and I was at my 2-drink limit. And that was not when I stopped drinking, because everyone else was having wine and beer on top of this.
Of course.
Like, some of them were having wine and beer instead of this, which would have been my mom, because my mom hates sweet drinks, and under the taste of pure alcohol, it was sweet. And it was lined with, like, marshmallow, because I think the mixers were coconut milk, pineapple juice, and like seltzer or something. And then the ring was rimmed with marshmallow fluff and coconut.
Oh, goodness.
And I don't like coconut, really, but I like marshmallow fluff, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. But,
I'll drink this, officer.
Yeah, I will totally drink this. This is fine. I'm not driving tonight. It'll be fine.
It helps that, I think with the meds that Rob's on,
yeah,
he doesn't really get to enjoy alcohol much anymore either.
I know, that poor bastard. Anyway, so like, I was like, this should be fine. I'm not driving tonight, no matter what. So this is fine. I'll just drink. And like, I was drinking water and some soda in between this weird ass concoction that my aunt made.
Uh-huh.
And the next drink I had, which was whiskey, which that can happen when I go over to my aunt and uncle's place. My uncle knows I like whiskey and he likes whiskey, and we're the only 2 in the family that like whiskey. So of course, we like drinking whiskey together.
Of course.
Yeah. He's like one of the few father figures I have left in my family. It seems, fine.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah, I get to drink and bro out with my uncle. It's fine. It's great. I enjoy it. But normally he drinks me like an average amount of whiskey. Like you have a whiskey glass and he fills it like 1/3 of the way, which is a regular amount of whiskey. A regular amount of whiskey should fill a whiskey glass 1/3, if not 1/4 of the way. It should not be that much. This was halfway full.
Question.
Yeah.
Now that you've told me this story and I've now had time to think about it.
Yeah.
Did your uncle also partake in the weird Easter Bunny drink?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay, so he was trying to get as drunk as everyone else.
Mm-mm. He had less whiskey than I did. He poured himself an average glass of whiskey. He poured me a double.
Because he wanted to screw you over.
Right? Oh my god. I was really wasted by the time you guys showed up. I was fairly like, there's no way I'm ever going to drive tonight. And it's so weird because I was in that weird wasted state where I can tell I'm drunk and I'm fairly literate. Like, both sounding, and I'm fairly certain if I tried to type right now, it would come out really literate. And I don't feel that drunk, but God help me, I'm gonna in a while.
Look at his face!
Yeah, he's such a cute face!
It's a heartbreaker!
Yep, alright, so I got just a couple more layers to do with the shading, and then we'll go to the highlights. Yay! No, but like, so I didn't feel that drunk, because I've been more drunk at family functions. which should put on an alarm for anybody. Like, Red, that was a lot of alcohol. How drunk have you been at family functions? I've been really drunk. Is the answer. The answer is really drunk. Like, we're not even counting the time I was drinking on purpose to avoid just everything. Because that time, I got really fucking wasted. It was fun, though. I had a lot of fun. By the end, my mom was like, why did you do that? And I was like, I was having fun. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I had glug. Oh, it was the Christmas party this year. I went out going drunk. I basically approached it as, I'm gonna drink a lot.
I'm gonna drink so much that I won't even be able to watch straight.
Basically, I went home drunk that night. It was great.
I'm glad we helped get you back home safely.
Yes. And I did get home safe. Nothing bad happened. I had plenty of water that night. It was just like, I woke up the next morning and I was not feeling good. I was really like, I was fairly hungover. I probably would have been okay if it weren't for the fact that I also got sunburned. And I didn't think that was going to happen because it was cloudy out. So I had taken my vitamin D pills, and apparently my body decided, no, that was not the right thing to do, because now I have too much vitamin D in my system and I don't feel so great.
Aww.
So that was yesterday. Yesterday I was mildly vitamin D poisoned and also mildly hungover. Which amounted to, man, I feel way more hungover than I should.
Which meant, yes, we don't have to do screaming externally until 2 weeks.
No, we're gonna do screaming externally on Wednesday.
God damn it!
Screaming externally has been moved to Wednesday. Please join us then for screaming externally.
No!
Because we gotta play it on the new, bigger TV. Because again, we got a new TV. Which meant we moved the TV that used to be in the living room.
Why?
No!
But look at him. He's so adorable. You can't be mad at him.
I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at Manga Studio for closing on me again. Only does this when I have OBS open. I swear to God. Reason. Yeah. Alright, how long ago did I save? Damn it! Everything since the stream started. Great. Okay. Fine.
Fine then.
But at least we all got to see Shibby Rodimus in the background.
We did, and he was cute.
He was cute. Why is it so warm? We have the air conditioning on, right?
Last I saw, we did.
Is it on cool?
Yes.
Oh, is it just warm today?
Yes.
What's the weather supposed to be like today? I say sounding more hungover than I did yesterday. 81 degrees. No wonder I'm so warm.
It's freaking hot. Today we're gonna be streaming as if we were pretending we were drunk.
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because that's not what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
But.
No. Anyway, so I got to see my cousin Amy on Sunday, which was nice. Because she lives up in Bellingham. And I don't get to see her that often. She teaches elementary school. She's really cool. I have a ton of teachers in my family. Like, way too many. Excuse me. My mom was a teacher. My mom is a teacher. My dad was a teacher. My aunt is a teacher. She substitute teaches still sometimes. Let's see, my aunt used to be a librarian, and now I have two cousins who are teachers, and one with a doctorate who thought she was going to go into teaching, but now does something else that I have no idea what it is. And it's really funny, because no one else in the family knows what the fuck it is either. Something having to do with analyzing data, but we have fucking no clue what the fuck kind of data she's analyzing. Because she got her degree in, like, socio-political something, whatever. I love her. I do. It's just I have no clue what the hell it is she does. or what the hell it is she got her doctorate in. I know it has something to do with social studies, and that's it. I'm like, okay, I understand none of that, but all right. And she lives in Chicago now, which makes me sad because she's my favorite cousin. I miss her. Anyway, so like, but she thought yeah. So she thought originally she was gonna be a teacher. So that's that. And my cousin Kyle taught special ed for a really long time, like in grade school. So he's taught a lot of special needs kids. I love my cousin Kyle. He's great. Now he operates a crap ton of like wedding venues and is in real estate.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
he and his wife are now making lots of money. I love his wife, by the way, and she seems to really enjoy me like way more than I thought, because like it was so funny because they were coming down and she was like, "Oh, I'm so excited to see you," and I'm like, "I only met you at the wedding." And then again at the other at Kyle's sister's wedding, I
don't know you.
It's like, I know you, but I didn't realize we were this close. Like, you're very excited to see me, and I don't remember having a vast variety of conversations with you. Okay, though. I think maybe it's because I was sharing some stuff with her on Facebook, because she was like, "Oh, I'm all out of podcasts," and based off of whatever one it was that she'd finished, I was like, "Oh, well, why don't you try these two?"
Okay.
And apparently she loved them, and one of them was Quirpline, and I think the other one was Welcome to Night Vale. And I was like, "How have you never heard of these? You should listen to these."
These ones are good ones.
Yeah. And I guess she really liked them, and maybe that's why, but she was like really excited to talk to me. And then she came down and we talked, and I was like, I really like her. She's cool. Carrie is cool. I'm like, I have no idea why she likes me so much, but yeah. I'm not gonna look like a gift horse in the mouth. She likes me, and that's all that matters. Idea for screaming externally. Prey. I've heard of Prey. It's supposed to be really good. We do not own it, I think.
Well, we might need to consult the giant list of games that Rob currently owns.
Rob has so many games. It's basically impossible for us to know what games we have and what games we don't until we actually look at the list. And Rob is the holder of the list.
No, I also have access to it, only because I work my knowledge of Microsoft Excel spreadsheet stuff.
Yeah, you do. You are really good at that.
I am.
I can't make heads or tails of Excel. I fucking hate it, but yeah. It's one of the few areas where my OCD goes, nope. This is too organized even for me.
Well, I mean, the cool part is if you want something organized on there,
yeah,
it's great if you know what to do and how you're doing it.
Yeah. Okay, so I saved. So let's try this again. Hopefully, nothing will go wrong.
Nothing bad is going to happen. Right, Manga Studio?
Right. Okay.
But yeah, we will definitely put that on the docket for Screaming Externally if we do have it. If we don't, we'll look into how much it is for us to acquire such a game. Yeah.
I mean, there's another horror game that I'm actually, like, really interested in playing, where, I think I can't remember the name, but you're playing basically as a blind girl trapped in a house with a monster. And the whole game is basically spent with you basically navigating only with sonar and touch alone. The whole screen is basically black the whole time, or close to it. I think it seems cool, because
I will admit that also sounds like a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
I don't like it. No. I refuse.
Maybe I'll play that one with Rob.
I'm gonna play that one with you, aren't I?
Probably. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
This is the thing, because Mikella's really not used to horror. Like,
I'm
really
sorry.
not used to it.
It's not my fault.
I know.
I'm used to Disney movies, sunshine, rainbows, kitty cats. I don't want to do darkness, horror, scary stuff.
I'm trying to ease her into it.
I appreciate the easing.
Yeah. I've been starting her off with, like, classics because they're less scary by today's standards, and you can kind of see the things. Like, have I shown you Jaws? Did we watch Jaws, or did I show that one to Yvonne?
Probably to Yvonne.
Okay, so we haven't watched Jaws.
I know, I haven't seen the movie. I've seen clips from the movie.
Yeah.
I know the theme song to the movie. Thank you, Moose Butter. I know the general concept of what the story's about.
Yeah.
And I know that it ends somewhat happily.
Okay.
So that is a point in horror movie favor in horror movies' favor. If you end on a happy note where characters that I will care about don't die, I'll be okay.
Yeah, like I have like my set favorite horror films. Like my number one favorite horror film is still the original Psycho. Like, there is nothing about that film I don't absolutely love. Like that and The Exorcist. Amazing movies. I always recommend them. They're great. I tried to show The Exorcist to Yvonne and she fell asleep the first time. We have watched it again since. But that first time really put a damper on things because I got a little bit mad. I was like, you guys fell asleep to one of my favorite movies. I'm a little annoyed with you now.
Now, I will say, and I think part of the reason why I don't gravitate towards more horror, towards the horror genre,
yeah,
is because the way that I process movies, I think.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, if it's a really good movie or a movie I've seen plenty of times,
yeah,
I will put myself into the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'll create my own headcanon character type person who's probably way too powerful for that movie for it to be okay.
Like, in your head,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, I do that too sometimes.
No, I do this, like, for everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but, like, I still, like, want to ease you in. I'm never gonna show you, like, pop-up scare movies. I hate those. Because they're not actually out to scare you, they're just out to startle you. They're out to get jump scares, and I hate that. That's not an actual horror film. That's just, ooh, here's a scary thing. You know? Yeah. I hate that. Don't do that to me. That's not really scary. It's real scary is if I go home and I'm still afraid that the thing I saw on the screen is going to pop out of my closet.
Like, I think the first horror movie that I actually watched was one called Darkness Falls.
Yeah.
And, sadly, we didn't get to finish that movie.
Oh no, that's always the worst.
And here's why. It's because I got so terrified of that movie, I asked my mom to call the school and tell them to not show that movie anymore.
Oh my god.
And, like, for the next month after that, I've had nightmares that the Tooth Fairy, who is the big villain in the story, would come out to steal, or to come steal my teeth and or kill me.
No, I'm gonna ease you in with stuff like how I was introduced with horror, which was thrillers. You know, my mom loves thrillers. Hi, Peter, you are not too late. Oh, that's James?
No, Jinx.
Oh, Jinx.
Because we said it at the same time.
We actually just started like half an hour ago. Yeah. Hi.
There we go. We started 24 minutes ago.
Yep.
All right. Wise bot said.
Yeah. Anyway, so no, like I'll probably start you on things like the classic Psycho and that kind of stuff because like that's what this is going to sound really shitty. This is what I grew up with.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I think because of my experiences with Darkness Falls and my experiences with other movies that had basically been classified as, quote, horror movies.
Yeah.
Because that's what my mom called it.
Yeah.
So things like Jurassic Park, The Mummy, we weren't allowed to watch that with Mom.
Oh, God.
But once my stepmom came into the picture and she was like, oh yeah, and my favorite movie is The Mummy, and I'm like, the what now? And she's like, what? What about Jurassic Park? The who now?
Oh no.
No, we cannot have, this is a travesty, you need this fixed.
I'm actually with your stepmom on that. I'm glad that but her mom's by her mom's standards, that's great. Yeah.
So
fucking hand.
So I have learned to cope with the more scarier aspects of movies now. Yeah. Like it has to be daylight. There has to be some lights on. Yeah. And it can't be just before bed.
No, I'm never gonna do that to you. I'm not that shitty of a person.
No, I know. But it's like, I can handle horror movies if they end happy and you meet all of these requirements. Yeah. I'll be good.
Yeah. And I like I said, I'm going to start you off with classics that I enjoy, because I know they're not so mind-bendingly scary they're going to ruin the genre entirely for you. Yeah. And I hate jump scare movies, so we'll probably skip the whole slasher thing. Like, except for, like, okay, there are some exceptions. Like, I like the original Friday the 13th, I like the original Halloween, and I love the original Nightmare on Elm Street. But you could also argue they're not really, those aren't, like, okay, 2 of them are slasher fix, but they don't really do jump scares. You know? Mm-hmm. The way most slasher fix these days do. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna skip the entirety of the Evil Dead series because I fucking hate the Evil Dead series. I hate it. I hate the entirety of it. I hate the old movies. I don't like the new one. Like, my friend took me to go see the new one because she knew I liked horror films. And she's like, I love the Evil Dead series. And I told her straight out when she told me this. I'm like, you're going to be very disappointed. Why? I hate the Evil Dead series. And she goes, why? I'm like, first of all, I fucking hate zombies. Second of all, I don't like campy horror. For the most part. I really don't like campy horror. I only like campy horror if it's on the too campy side of camp. Like, if it does not try to scare me, if it's way more like a comedy than it is a horror, that's when I like it. For instance, I really like Pet Shop of Horrors. That's not really a horror. People die, but damn if it isn't funny. Like, in no way would you think Pet Shop of Horrors is an actual horror. Right? It's just...
Anyway, my brother's recommendation is keep watching it till it isn't scary anymore. Then you can laugh at it like a B movie. Deep Blue Sea! Deep Blue Sea is funny. Is that the... I want to say I've seen that one.
It's basically snakes on a plane, but sharks.
Does Samuel L. Jackson get eaten by a shark in that movie? Yes. Then yes, I have seen that. That movie was weird.
It is weird. It's fucking weird, man. No, like, okay, if I had to pick out what I absolutely cannot stand about the Evil Dead series, I think it's just that like, the originals are kind of a cult classic, and everyone's like, oh, well, it's, like, so bad it's good, and I'm like, I don't think so. I hate movies that are so bad it's good. Like, I've never liked a movie that people claim is so bad it's good. I've never liked them. I find them irritating. Like, for real, they irritate the shit out of me. I hated The Room, and I've seen it twice, and I hated it both times. I don't like Sharknado. Somebody forced me to watch that, and I was like, I hate this. I hate everything about this.
I think I've never really cared for that, only because the concept seems so stupid. Right? It's a tornado that's gone through the water to pick up sharks. I mean, that's called a hurricane.
Yeah. Sure, like, that actually can happen. Like, there's like some water spouts that will actually pick up water creatures and put them elsewhere.
Yeah, but typically, like, I don't know the story very well. Yeah. But I'm assuming it, like, drops off the sharks in, like, someplace like Kansas or something.
It's stupid. It just seems
so...
Yeah, it's fairly stupid. And I can see the appeal for other people, but for me, I don't like that. That is not my cup of tea. I don't enjoy it. I don't find it funny. I just find it irritating and annoying.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail is a movie that's so bad it's fan-frickin-tastic.
But it's not bad, though. Like, the Monty Python is not bad. It's low budget, but the Monty Python is not so bad it's good. The Monty Python is just good. There's nothing bad about it.
Here's the only thing that's bad about it. It didn't have enough budget.
Yeah. That's literally the only... And even then, they made it work for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand low-budget films. There's some low-budget films that are great, but I don't think low-budget films are so bad they're good. I think low-budget films are just low-budget films. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think if a movie... If you claim a movie is so bad, it's good... I don't think it's so low budget. It's so low budget. It's good anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to think, so bad it's good. Oh, so it's got bad writing and bad cinematography and bad acting, but somehow it's still good because it manages to be funny. And to me, that doesn't equal good. Like, it shouldn't be funny because it fucked up. Like,
would you say?
It's actually more just a D&D game where the DM gave up? Yeah, basically. You know what's great is Spamalot on Broadway.
Oh, man.
That
is so good.
Right? Oh, the one I saw?
I think the best part is that I don't know if this is, like, if you say, oh, yeah, we're going to do Spamalot, you get some kind of DVD to play for the God scenes.
Oh, my God.
And guess who plays God?
Who?
Eric Idle.
That's great.
Of course.
No, okay. When I went to go see it, the dad from, like, Family Values was playing Arthur.
Oh, God.
No, it was great. It was so great. And then it just kept getting better because the set kept breaking.
No.
Who?
Which night did he play? Oh, I can't remember.
No, but like, so then the actors all have to ad-lib. And it's the funniest thing because they were just like, you can't count on anything anymore. It's just like you're just dying the whole time. My favorite part is when they had the scene where it's like the killer rabbit jumps and attacks the guy and then his head goes flying. It flew straight off the stage and into a woman's lap.
Oh, God.
And so she gives it back, and the guy playing Arthur, again, the dad from Family Values, says, well, that's another version of giving head.
Oh, God.
I was dying.
Oh,
the only way I laughed harder was when I went to go see the Book of Mormon. Like...
Yeah, okay, so the clips that I've seen, and I want to say this is actually, like, it was either on Broadway itself.
Yeah.
Or it was, like, in the Pantages or something like that.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Niles from Frasier.
Yeah.
Played Sir Robin.
That was not the run I saw, but that sounds amazing.
It is. Oh my God, it is.
Because Niles was really the only part of Frasier I liked. Him and Daphne. Those are the only parts I liked when my mom, like, forced me to watch that show. Oh, God. No, so, like, I'm not gonna start you on, like, crazy amounts of horror straight off. I'll probably do, like, hey, it's Vasane! Hi, Vasane! Look
hey, darling, how are you?
Yes. Look who we're drawing and coloring today.
Look at this cute little shit right here.
He's so adorable. I love him.
Adorable! Anyway.
Yeah. So I'll probably do, like, Psycho and Jaws and the, whatchamacallit? The Exorcist. Which, still fairly scary, but not so scary. They'll make you wet the bed. And I'll probably slowly work my way up to the Babadook, because I have to show it to you, because you have to be as much afraid of it as I was, because here's the thing. I love the Babadook. That movie scared the shit out of me. And it's not easy to scare the shit out of me. Like, I like watching horror films for fun. Not jump scare horror films, because I don't find those scary. I just get mildly startled while watching them and then walk away going, well, what the fuck? I'm not afraid anymore. Like, horror films should continue to make you feel afraid after you leave the parking lot, like, after you leave the movie. Mm-hmm. I've never felt that way after watching a jump scare movie. I'm just jump scared, which I can go to a fun house and have the same thing, or, like, have Robert jump up behind me or walk up behind me in the kitchen and get the same reaction.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess, to be fair to my mom,
yeah,
she is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And I understand why her mentality of horror movies is so great.
Yeah.
If it's nighttime and you are, like, you say she is walking down the hallway right here behind us.
Yeah.
And you manage to sneak yourself into such a position that you can't be seen from right around the corner.
Yeah.
And she walks up and doesn't notice you.
Yeah.
And you tap her on the shoulder. Like,
she'll freak out.
She will jump like 5 feet in the air. So it is understandable why my mother cannot handle things like Jurassic Park. The opening scene to Jurassic Park. Because we've tried. And she did not want it anymore.
Like, it just cracks me the fuck up, like, just imagining that. Oh, God. That's great. I love it.
I love you too, Mom.
Those moments when you know the jump scare is coming, you can call them out. Yeah, exactly. Like, I hate those. I hate those so much because, like, jump scare movies to me are very predictable, and I hate any movie where I can predict what's going to happen. And that's gotten easier the older I get, because I also went, like, when I was going through school, one of the classes I had to take basically taught me how to predict storylines, because a lot of my writing job is basically, here's a writer that you have to take over for, write in their style. So it's basically, you now have to write in someone else's style, which means you had to predict where they were going to go with the story. And basically adapt to match them. Mm-hmm. To the point of, people should not be able to tell the difference between you and them.
So yeah, my brother can confirm that my mom jumps 5 feet in the air whenever she doesn't realize you're there, because he apparently does that to her all the time. My poor mother. Yeah. Anyway,
so like, I went to school for it, so it's like, and took a class on it, and I've gotten really good at it. So to the point of, if I will probably figure out where a story is going to go halfway through a movie. If the small parts are, different enough to, like, throw me off, I enjoy it. Otherwise, I just get annoyed. Like, when my friend took me to go see the remake of the Evil Dead series, 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes into the film, I knew where the film was going, and I hate the original. I've seen it once, forgotten all of the details, and still hate the damn thing. So, like, I couldn't remember how the original went, but I did remember I hated it. And she took me to go see this thing. 5 minutes in, I'm like, I know exactly where this movie is headed.
And I don't like it.
And I don't like it. So I proceeded to make fun of the movie the entire fucking time. I told her it would happen. I was like, if I don't like this movie halfway through, you're gonna hear about it. The other people in the theater watching it with us were cracking up because I was basically shouting, "You're an idiot!" at the screen. Like, I'm usually not that person. I don't tend to talk during movies. I like to get absorbed. But if I am really pissed off that you took me to see a movie I don't like, and then I can predict the ending by 5 minutes in, you're gonna hear about it. And everyone else in the theater is probably gonna hear about it too. I'm very rarely that way, though. I am very rarely that way because I rarely agree to go see a movie I hate. Like, the only way you can get me to go see it is if I am indebted to you and I need to go do it so that you will shut up. Otherwise, it's never gonna happen. I don't go see movies I don't enjoy. I'm in the writing business, so, like, for me, going to see a movie that I know is not well written is like going to get my teeth pulled. I hate it. It's not happening. Because I know I'm not going to have a good time, and no one else is going to have a good time, because I will make sure no one else has a good time. Because, like, if I have to sit through that kind of bullshit, you're going to hear about it. Because, I mean, it's like, alright, say you went to a concert, and you can tell these are not good musicians. But you're basically forced to sit through the damn thing anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. If they start singing off key, I'm out.
Yeah, see? That's me. That's me, but with writing. Don't subject me to bad writing. It will not end well.
Do not subject me to off-key singing. I will, if I know the song, I will sing loud enough that I can hear myself. So that I know I'm not going crazy. To tune you fuckers out. That's why every time, I swear, the happy birthday song is the worst culprit of this.
Happy birthday to you.
There is an octave jump.
To you.
Right about where you're gonna start singing if you continue.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dear whoever.
But no, so many people cannot hit that octave jump. And they sing it out of key. And the worst thing is they'll hit that jump incorrectly and they'll continue the rest of the song in a completely different key. Oh my god!
So what you're saying is, don't sing happy birthday.
I believe that is why my family basically has a whole list of other different birthday songs that other restaurants have had to sing because of the ladies who have like ordered copyright or something on that. So you have a whole bunch of restaurants who sing that in a completely different way. You know, Disneyland is to the tune of Zippity Doo Dah.
Yep.
And my family knows exactly how to sing it. So not only do we get the happy birthday song sung correctly.
Yeah,
sorry,
thanks for that,
Peter.
sister. You ruined that for me.
I'm sorry, Peter. Like, I guess I don't necessarily mind it when there are some people who can sing the happy birthday song correctly.
Yeah.
Mixed in with some people who don't sing it correctly.
Yeah.
Because then, I guess in my brain, it translates to, oh, they're just trying to harmonize and massively failing. Good job. I applaud your attempt. But, yeah. I cannot do the normal birthday song.
Good to know. And now I know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
The real American hero. I agree with you, though, Peter. There is a restaurant called Northwoods Inn.
Yeah.
That basically does the birthday song.
Yeah.
But extends the notes out so long.
Oh, no.
It is glorious.
Oh, no.
You say, oh, no, but oh my god, it is wonderful.
Yeah.
Because mostly it's the men singing it.
That's great.
And they go really deep. Happy birthday to you. And they basically do that. And try to extend it as long as possible. It's great.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do is...
We can English.
Yep. I can English. I'm not hungover today. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create layered shadows. Mm-hmm. And the best way to do that is basically here's another layer, here's another layer, here's another layer. It's literally layering. The layers. Yeah. It's literally layering. So and I'm trying to do that so I can create shit. Not that. So I can create depth in this piece.
Give this cute little boy some aspect of 3D without actually making him 3D.
Yep. So I'm trying to do it in a way that's going to make all the pieces look like they're layered properly. Mm-hmm. Like, the hip flare should look like they're falling over the top of his legs. Mm-hmm. and the tentacles should look like they're falling over everything else. Mm-hmm. And the knees look like they should be, folding over one another, because that's what knees do.
Yeah.
They're a joint. Specifically, they're a ball and socket joint.
Yep, I would agree with you. Can confirm.
Can confirm. Is ball and socket. Is moose and squirrel. I don't know! I couldn't help myself the second it came out of my mouth. I was like, and moose and squirrel. Why? I don't fucking know.
I blame Bullwinkle.
Right. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not like, Peter, you can watch us on the screen and do the dishes at the same time.
Yeah, that's not...
I know that I lived a bit with you guys. That was pretty much how I got through doing dishes.
Right. It's not like that's totally impossible. That's totally impossible. What are you talking about? I don't know what kind of weird accents are coming out of my mouth today.
That's okay. I still can't get over this is the worst
possible thing. Damn it, Rarity.
Dadgummit. Stupid ponies.
I did get you a little addicted to that.
No, I can stop anytime.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. If it makes you feel better, your stupid fiance got me addicted to Transformers. Stupid gay robots.
Stupid gay robots.
Speaking of stupid gay robots, save what's in my background now. Hey, it's Megatron and Optimus.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, stupid gay robots.
Stupid gay robots.
Robots that are gay. Oh, is moose and squirrel. What was that skit we were thinking about doing earlier today?
Oh, the robot news?
Oh my god. So, Mikella and I, while watching this piece on Philip DeFranco about how Sinclair Broadcasting basically made all of their broadcasters say the same thing in 150 different stations, which... oh my god, terrifying.
Somebody took all of those segments, compiled it into a single video, and the result is horror. Absolute horror.
Oh, for real though, man. It's like watching a dystopian piece. It freaks me the F out. But, so...
like, imagine, I wanted to equate it to the two little girls in The Shining.
Yeah, that is basically what it feels like.
Where it's like, come play with us. But multiply that by about 150
people. Oh gosh.
And they're all saying everything in complete synchronization.
Oh, it's just absolutely terrifying.
We are not on horror movies anymore. We've moved to horror news.
Horror news is what this is. Is like the 150 local stations all saying the same thing. It's just absolutely terrifying. I don't even know why. It's just it's like I don't even fucking care what side they're on. The fact that they're all saying it basically in unison and it's all the damn same thing is absolutely god fucking terrifying.
No. More at 11? No more at 11.
No, so like, and it was basically like, it's because, fake news is out there and blah, 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 and Philip DeFranco was making the point that, pretty much everybody is biased, you just have to, like, make sure you understand that and try and find the most unbiased piece you can to get your news from. And so Mikella and I were like, the only way you can have a real news station without bias is if you just programmed a bunch of robots to do it. Unfeeling, unthinking robots that just do the facts. And then we immediately were like, robot news! And so our thought process was, clearly we need to do a skit where Mikella and I are robots doing unbiased news. So it's basically like us trying our best to do as unbiased news reporting as possible and then switch over to Robert doing the weather, and then it switches back to us, and we're like, oh my god, Robert, why can't you get this straight? We are unbiased news reporting. You're doing it wrong.
See, we've got one watcher.
Yep, see?
Yep. Same.
Oh my god, no, we're actually really excited about it. I'm for real gonna write the script for this up like as soon as I'm done with the art stream. I'm excited about it. I'm so excited about it. You guys have no idea. I really want to do this because I'm just like, this would be the funniest freaking thing. Because
and we decided to come up with like a 30-minute video type thing where it's like the first couple minutes will be like local news, and then we get into national international news, then the weather, and then where Robert just cannot for the life of him stay unbiased,
right?
And I think we have I'll say that for later. And then at the end we do celebrity news, and we're just completely done because
celebrity news is not news.
It's not news.
So basically it'll be like somebody hands us a piece of paper. We have been handed a piece of paper. This is not news. They're just like tossing it away.
Next story.
And you'll have like the caption up in the corner, and it's like some picture of Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian. Taylor Swift.
Any celebrity, it doesn't matter. Because that's always been my, the second the news started reporting on celebrity gossip, I was like, that's not news, why is it here?
There we go, we got two.
Would watch. No,
and it all in the speak and spell voice.
Like, I really just want to do it totally in a speak and spell voice of, today in local news, a kitten was stuck up a tree. Or so says unreliable witness reports. Because eyewitness accounts are notoriously and systematically
unreliable.
Let's go to the chopper in the sky for your traffic. The 91 is clogged again. Like, everything else is a robot except for Robert doing the weather. Because, the weather is basically as unbiased as you get. There's no way that the weather can be politically biased because it's the weather. You literally can't change it. It's just the naturally occurring phenomenon. But anytime Robert has the slightest, intonation in his voice, we're just gonna be like, oh my god, why can't you get this right? It's called unbiased news reporting. I thought I was being unbiased. You clearly said that it was going to be a nice day. That was at the same time.
That's a Jeff Dunham joke.
Oh, yeah. No, just
everyone left the house at the same dang time. Back to you. Call me back at 5:30. I'll tell you the same thing. Only guess what? They're going the other way. So yeah. Unbiased news done by robots.
Yep. We're gonna write up the script. It'll be great. You'll know it when it pops up on YouTube.
It's probably gonna pop up on YouTube first.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm just really excited about it. I'm like, the second that we started talking about it, I was like, yep, this is gonna be a thing. I have to write this.
This has to be a thing.
Yep. The challenge will be to write a totally non-biased as possible news report.
It's just the facts, you guys.
Just the facts. To the point of ad nauseum repeating of the facts. Because, the second I tried to think of the kitten in the tree, I was like, but basically thinking kittens are cute is bias. Because some people don't think kittens are cute.
That's true.
So you would basically have to be like, today in news that some consider unimportant and some consider important. A kitten was stuck up in a tree.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. It's gonna be good.
So we shall see what happens. You all will know once we post it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna put me and Mikella in robot costumes, or if we'll just use some of the Transformers dolls we have everywhere.
We totally could, though.
We could, right?
We totally freaking could.
We have like 1 million of them.
And it would just be a close-up shot of the Transformers behind a small, like, I don't know, Barbie desk or something.
Right? On the green screen.
And the small bit of the green screen behind us to pop up all the pictures and whatnot. Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, just perfect. Naked Transformers costumes. Oh my god.
Well, we'll need to come up with prototypes and patterns and such, and we'll get to work on that.
That might be a little too much work. Just Transformers dolls. Or like cardboard cutouts, so it's very clear we're cardboard cutout robots. Yes. Covered in tinfoil. The very last episode will be, today in Unbiased News. Pull his head off. I quit! And that'll be the very last episode.
No, not you.
No.
It should totally be Rob.
Rob just finally going like, I quit. I can't do it anymore. I can't.
Well, to spoil the thoughts that I had.
Yeah.
I was thinking after each episode, every time we come back to Rob doing the very much biased weather, he becomes more and more robotic.
And tries to be more and more unbiased until finally he's a full robot, and that's when he quits.
Yep.
And that'll be the final episode, and it'll just be you and me looking at each other going, did you know Robert was not a robot? I had no idea. And y'all have a nice day. And it'll be us going, oh no, he said have a nice day. That's biased. No, our ratings. Oh my god, I'm excited about this. I'm so excited about this. Oh, I'm excited to pitch it to Rob. I'm just excited about it, period. It seems like
to be fair, we must thank Philip DeFranco for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Philip DeFranco. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh my god.
Because you mentioned how news stations are generally going to have some level of bias because humans are the ones who give us the news.
Yeah. And I'm like...
And it was that train of thought that had us thinking, wait a minute.
The only way to have unbiased news is to have robots. Hi.
Hello.
I'll get to this house quietly. Life for me.
Nope.
Well, I'm sorry, my love, but every time you open a door around here, the door alarm goes off.
Ding.
To say, hey, somebody opened a door.
Well, then somebody might need help getting some things out of his truck.
Okay. I'll be here.
If it wasn't for the fact
doing
that
art.
we need refrigeration, I wouldn't interrupt the stream about that.
Okay. I'll be here doing art.
Good. Go there.
Coming.
Thank you.
Have a successful trip. He's gonna be so confused.
He is. Well, that's because he probably hasn't been listening to the stream.
Nope.
And doesn't know what the heck we're talking about. So once you pitch it to him, then he'll be like, oh, that's why you're doing that. Got it.
Should get on that ASAP. Right? I said I was gonna write the script as soon as this stream is over. And I will. In the meantime, though, I'm doing highlights. How you do highlights is you use the airbrush tool.
You all right there, Metal Sonic?
Yes. I am functional.
Don't drink and watch Transformers, kids.
Are you talking to Rob in a robot voice?
Yes. So much fun. So much fun. Ayo, Bye-o. Okay, bye, Peter.
Bye, Peter.
Have fun in junk. Okie-dokie. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
And now we can ask Rob how his first day back from spring break was.
Yup. Because that was today. Little toes, little itty bitty toes. Little itty bitty 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 toes. Oh, I did that one.
Feet, you pervert.
Yep.
Oh my god. You know what's worse than coming back to school after spring break?
No, what?
Coming back to doing standardized testing.
Oh, God.
You know what's worse than having to take standardized tests?
Give them out?
Having to administer them.
Oh, Lord.
After growing up in the era of, hey, here's all these standardized tests.
Yep.
It's bullshit.
It is. These tests are bullshit.
He still doesn't know, does he?
No.
They don't know what.
Nothing.
We were talking about things.
Yeah.
Possible ideas for skits and stuff.
Ah.
I'm going to go make copies for the child that I have to tutor today, so
Okay.
I bid you all good day.
Good day. Have fun.
We have Mountain Dew again.
Yay!
And a bunch of Reese's eggs.
Fuck yes, caffeine! And candy. And caffeine!
And jelly beans.
Yay.
Bananas.
Yay.
Salad.
Yeah. This is making up for the fact that I didn't get that C's candy my mom was supposed to give me.
Compared to my mom, who
Right.
pushed a pound of C's candy on us.
Specifically after I told this very sad story about how I was tempted with C's candy and then was not allowed any.
Like, that is one of the nice parts with my mom is, oh man, my mom did something dumb. And then my mom
Yeah.
will rush in going, wait, I can fix this.
And then immediately gives you stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I love you. I love your mom. Okay, so basically what happened was I was watching my mom's house for 5 days, and the second I got there, I was like, oh, hey, there's a bag of C's candy that's just sitting there in the hallway. And I could tell it's for Easter, so I'm like, I'm not going to touch it. She'll probably give me a box for Easter.
Oh.
Because I'm not living there anymore.
They're in a nighty shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wondered why haven't we colored in the torso, because I didn't see the sleeves the first time.
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
It's a nighty shirt.
Because... Like, finish your story.
Okay. Yeah, so I was watching the house for my mom, and you know, the C's candy has been sitting there the whole time I've been there, with no one around to see me, and I was so proud of myself I didn't touch it the whole freaking time.
Some really nice highlighting on that hand.
Thank you. So, not allowed to touch the C's candy, so I don't fucking go near it. And, like, I show up for Easter, and my mom's bringing the C's candy over, and I'm like, oh, yay, now I will get to have one. Especially since she's implying I get to have one. But then she's like, oh no, Chris is coming. I would have had enough if Chris didn't show. But Chris, my sister's mother, did show. So, my mom gave her the box of candy that was supposed to go to me. So, I literally sat for 5 days watching this candy, knowing I was gonna get some, and then I had the fucking rug pulled out from under me at the last second.
Yeah, you heard that right. That Red's mother and Red's sister's mother apparently will give each other candy, but not give any to Red.
Yeah. So...
Oh, we have like 3 chocolate bunnies. Thank you for reminding me the same.
Yeah.
The 2 are peanut butter filled.
Yes! No, so I told this story to Rob's mother, and Rob's mother was immediately like, here's some C's candy, go home with it.
Yeah, Mama Prime does that a lot.
I love Mama Prime. Mama Prime is great. basically, the short end of the story is Red has a very sad backstory. Don't ever ask me about it because it goes on for forever and then keeps going.
It does.
Like, every time you think I've said the saddest thing possible, some new sad shit pops up.
And, like I'm not saying my life was perfect.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't.
No.
There were issues. But, like, that is one thing I do have to constantly remind myself is, like, yes, this is... My life is literally the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
But, comparatively, a lot of my friends are dealing with, like actual villains, and I'm actual bad plots. Like, your life is 2 steps short of Criminal Minds.
Right!
And mine is a light episode of He-Man.
Oh god, because, like... my life basically starts off with, so my dad died 2 days before my first birthday.
You sure you're not, like, Disney royalty?
Right?!
I've seen you with animals.
They love me, and I love them.
Somebody put up on, like, Tumblr, like, I want a non-binary princess.
Yo.
And it's like, okay, but I think we might need to change the terminology a little bit here.
Yeah, just non-binary royalty?
Yeah. Disney Royals. So you have Disney Princes over here.
Yeah.
Disney Princesses over here. You have the Disney Royal right in the middle. No, there are some ideas that some people have, like, because I like looking at, I don't like it. My friend AJ likes to shove it in my face.
Okay.
No, not a noble, a royal. A royal is connected to the royal bloodline. A noble is picked by the royal bloodline to be a vassal.
Yep. Some nobles can become royalty, but that's mostly through violent upheaval.
Or screwing.
Or screwing.
Or both.
Yep.
But probably not in a Disney movie.
No.
They frown on the sex in Disney.
Yeah.
That's why the parents have to die. Anyway.
Oh my god.
How else are you going to get the baby? Anyway.
He corrected it. Don't confuse me further. Got it. Sorry.
Okay, anyway. Where was I? Shit. Yeah. Oh, right. So, my friend AJ is much more conservative than me.
Yeah.
Not in the hoo-ah, America's perfect kind of way.
Yeah.
But in the we have different opinions on how to fix its problems.
Okay.
You know, the reasonable kind.
Yeah.
And we agree that the problems are the same problems. Okay. For the most part. It's just 2 different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Nice guy. You want to hear more from him, go check out the Toku podcast too. Help out their coffee, honestly, because they need the money more than us right now, because the editing computer for the podcast died.
Oh, no.
So they need to raise like $300 for a laptop.
Oh, no.
I've been considering doing like a Chroma Squad stream to help them raise some cash.
Aw, that's nice of you.
They were my first like big thing on YouTube.
I don't know.
So like, yeah, I have a connection with it. Like, one of those videos I'm in hit 100,000.
Damn!
It's just... like, there's no face.
Oh.
And AJ's really bad about linking to other shit.
Damn it, AJ!
And also it's downvoted into oblivion.
Aw, why?
Because we have dissenting opinions on Kamen Rider Ghost from most people. And then you have, like, even within that, we have 3 different opinions. Yeah. You have Phil and I, which are like, it's a good show, but very flawed. It could have been much better.
Yeah.
You have AJ, who's like, it's horrible, it's dead to me. And then you have Chad, who I'm fairly certain is already burning the studio to the ground. And we also have we're also all split on Gaim, which is, like, universally loved.
Oh.
And I'm in the, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Don't use it as somebody's first series. Use it as, like, their 3rd series when they need to have something subversive.
Anyway, what were we saying about AJ?
Sorry. So, the thing he was showing me, because he likes to show me shit from Tumblr that's, like, Tumblr Gone Wild, or, no, that's the porn one. Tumblr in Action.
I love how we had to have a distinction there.
Tumblr in Action, which is, like, people who do the progressive thing but take it
way too far.
5 steps too far. Yeah. Right? And so, like, there's this sliding scale of, we need a Disney princess who's X. Yeah. All right? And I'm going to start at the low end of the scale. And I'm going to tell you the one that broke AJ, and it broke me too. All right, so we're going to start on the low end of the scale. We need a Disney princess who's an alto. Okay. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, there's some deeper voiced girls out there, sure.
Yeah, I'm half one.
All right. We need a Disney princess who's trans.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
Yeah.
I mean, don't make it like the focus of her story.
Yeah.
But like, at least acknowledge it other than like the J.K. Rowling 5 years later in a tweet bullshit.
Christ, God damn it, yeah.
We need a Disney princess who's gay.
Okay,
All
yeah.
right, yeah, I'll go for that. Give Elsa a girlfriend 2018.
Yeah.
Just,
I had to break off a Facebook friendship because of my stance on that, but we'll talk about that later.
okay. Honestly, I think they should just make a new princess, but...
Right, same.
Because Elsa, I think, works better as her own strong, independent woman.
Yep.
But
Asexual
whatever.
Elsa, 2018.
Asexual Elsa. Married up for political power, Elsa. Wait.
No!
Sorry, she's a princess, though. Anyway.
Queen, she's a queen.
Queen, whatever. Yes, queen. All right. Let me see. There was a couple other ones, and they're like, we need a new Native American princess that's not Pocahontas.
Yes, I'm down for that.
I'll go for that. We need an Asian princess who's not Chinese.
Okay.
Because, like, Mulan's great,
yeah.
but there's other parts of Asia.
Yeah.
And so,
we could so easily do something from Japan.
Right. And so, like, AJ is kind of like, trans works, but you'd have to be really careful with it.
Yeah.
Right? And the other one, she's like, I don't fucking care. Does she sing and talk to animals? Disney princess. Done. But then we got to the one that broke KJ, and I am 100% on board with him on this one, that we don't need this.
Okay.
Disney princess who's HIV positive.
No! 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 We don't know!
Who wants the swelling musical number about having the AIDS?
No.
Oh yeah, right, that's Rent. Oh, and Team America.
Yep. Like, no, that's not, I mean, yes, we need to get rid of the, like...
stigma, but I don't think a new Disney princess is the way to do it.
That's not the way to do it. It's not. It really isn't. There's no good way to...
There were a couple other ones that were all like, let's give a Disney princess this disability.
Like, okay, yes, a Disney princess with a disability would be nice.
Like, some made sense.
Yeah.
A Disney princess who can't walk.
Yes.
All right, I'll go for that. A Disney princess who's basically blind without her glasses.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Disney princess who's diabetic. That's,
I mean, it's hard to work in, but you could do it.
That's not enough for a premise.
Yeah. Like, maybe just kind of casually work it into the...
Man, this Hansel and Gretel reboot got weird.
Like, I could kind of see how you might work it in, but that wouldn't really be a focus of the fucking plot.
The climax is her fighting with the villain, like fist fighting while trying to reach for her insulin vial. Or no, there was another really stupid one.
What?
There was one that was like, a princess with spina bifida.
Oh god, I don't even know how to even start with that.
That's like, okay, autistic princess, sure.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I realize we need more autistic girl stories.
Yeah.
But the stigma against autism is normally so directed against boys.
Yeah.
I would say an autistic prince might be a better first option.
Okay.
A Disney princess with Down syndrome. It's like, you know what?
Okay.
I can agree with it.
Yeah.
But you are going to have to be so fucking careful.
Right? Like, so goddamn careful. Because that's the real problem with a lot of these, like, Disney princess who is X thing. Is a lot of
these, you got to be super sensitive.
Like, so sensitive, you basically can't even touch it.
Like, okay, Disney princess who's Japanese. That's fine.
Yeah, that's easy.
Like, do Momotaro or the one with the time-traveling turtle. There's some Japanese legends you can do.
Yeah, you could even do the story of Amaterasu.
Yeah,
we
can do this.
It's so easy to turn into a kid's
hanging
story.
out with Cinderella. Great.
Yeah.
All right, so, like, we could totally do that.
Yeah.
Disney princess who's trans, a bit more difficult, but we could pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Seems more like a DreamWorks thing, honestly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, all right, we could do it.
Yeah.
Disney princess who's gay, you know what? Fine.
Yeah.
Princess. Let's go.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't need HIV/AIDS in our Disney princesses.
No.
We don't need diabetes.
I mean, I could see maybe a way to work it in, but that would have to be like a modern story.
Exactly.
And
it's like, how is that the crux of this story.
Like, I could see that maybe more as a character in one of Disney's animated shows.
Okay, yeah, like, I could see that being included there.
Yeah.
Or one of their live-action sitcom thingies.
Yeah, which would be nice.
That's the right area for that.
Yeah, not in a... Because it would bog down the story, and...
It's like, you know what? I know I rag on people who make this joke, but there are some people who are trying to get progressive brownie points.
Yeah.
With like, well, this is my Disney princess, and she's gay and Native American and left-handed and can't walk, and it's like, just how many boxes on this checklist can we mark off?
Like, at that point, you're basically just creating a character for the brownie points instead of creating a character who has character.
You're pandering.
Yeah.
All right, like saying, okay, this is my new Native American princess. Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
This is my princess who's left-handed. I don't see why that was a necessity, but sure.
Yeah.
This is my princess who's disabled. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Like Princess of the Pea, but disabled. All right, I can do it. Something along those lines. Sure.
Yeah.
Right? Like, do one.
Yeah.
Do one.
Do one.
Don't overextend yourself. Or like, oh, but we really want this princess to be this and this. Then do it. Princess and the Frog didn't have two princesses. Because Lottie's technically a princess too.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh, we want a rich princess and a poor princess. Done?
Do the Princess and the Pauper?
Ooh. Actually, they had an old Mickey Mouse Prince and the Pauper I'm really fond of.
Yeah, they did, but I mean...
I would like to see a prince... Oh, wait, they did do a Princess and the Pauper.
Yeah.
And it starred Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
Shit. Giving me flashbacks.
Sorry. Hello, childhood. How have you been? Not good.
Not good, man.
Not good. I repressed a lot of things.
Like,
because here's the thing. I am so for representation, mostly because I have a lot of things that don't have a lot of representation.
True.
I'm redheaded. You know, that's a mild one. I have PCOS. That's another one.
That's not one we could fit into a Disney princess very easily.
No, but I know, but like, I'm going off of things that don't have a lot of representation.
That's fine.
Like, people don't hear about this shit. I am bigender. That has, like, no representation anywhere, except for in, oddly, Sailor Moon. But only in the manga.
Sailor Moon.
And also now in Sailor Moon Crystal, which
Thank
is why
God.
I love Sailor Moon Crystal. And you might be thinking, oh, that must be the Star S, or Star S Sailor Scouts, or the Sailor Starlights. And no, actually, the Sailor Starlights, not really bi-gender. They're more guys that turn into girls. They're like full trans. But Sailor Uranus, actually, in the comics, her description is almost exactly bi-gender. Which is why I love her. And her lesbian girlfriend, Neptune, who has my birthday. The other one is, I'm pansexual. The only representation I see of that is in Family Guy cartoons, and it's not good, and it's not good representation.
Or fanfic, which...
Yeah.
My friend Dylan opened to this.
No!
Okay, I won't tell you.
No! No!
Oh, shit.
No,
I wasn't looking at your screen. I was looking at the stream. Because it's in front of me and huge now.
Yep. I'm gonna be mad because all of my highlighting just went away.
Wop, wop.
Oh.
If I brought you a Reese's egg, would you feel better?
Yes, please, thank you.
Alright, I have to remember how to stand up, though.
But look, hey, look, Optimus and Megatron.
They look so happy. If you watch the show expecting that, prepare for heartbreak. Fatality!
I had to remember how far back this is. Is this... Okay.
It looks like you saved some of it.
It looks like I saved all of the shadows, so it's just the highlights. Thank God.
Yeah, because you were shading when I came in.
Yeah.
So you're only like 10, 15 minutes back.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Right. I'm just mad.
Oh, understandable.
I lost all of that work. I worked so hard on that.
I think you'd have had that problem today with standardized tests.
No.
Because his computer rebooted halfway through the test.
Yeah?
He had to start over.
And it's not on the right color. Damn it. Now I gotta pick the color out again. Fuck me. God damn it. I don't know. So I'm a lot of like, 1% of 1% of 1% of the population, and I don't see a lot of representation, and I'm certainly never going to see all of those in one character on a screen.
You have to remember, being a 0.1%er means you can wear giant suits of armor without it crushing you.
Yep. Thank you, Transformers.
What was that one post that was floating around for a minute? Like, I forgot what the name for transgender was, so I said Transformers. No, my trans friends are making the noise.
I love that so much. That is one of my favorite things, not gonna lie.
So, actually on the note of Transformers for a minute.
Yeah.
So last year for HasCon, which is Hasbro's in-house convention.
Yeah.
Which is in Rhode Island. I would love to go, but it's a fucking long ways away.
Yep.
They did 3 special Magic cards.
Cool.
Based on 3 Hasbro brands. One was Nerf. So you had Nerf War, where you actually have to fire Nerf darts at your opponent's library. Grimlock, who was a dinosaur in dinosaur colors.
Yay.
Who transformed into a robot. Great for a commander, by the way. And oh shit, who's the third one? The third one will come to me later. And now everyone's going like, so what's going to be the 3 cards this year? Oh, it was the Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. Which eventually got a secondary release. But they have 2 different watermarks. So for some effects, that matters. So everyone's hoping we get like a Pinkie Pie commander in red.
Oh god.
Or better yet, the entirety of the main 6.
That would be interesting.
Or main 7, I guess, because Starlight and... Main 8, if you count Equestria Girls. So then you have Sunset.
Yeah.
Alright, but like, the argument there is like, okay, so Pinkie's red, because she is just pure unbridled passion.
Yep.
Rainbow Dash, like, thematically she's blue. Character-wise, she is not.
Yeah.
She is a red-blue.
Yeah.
And going, like, through all these things, and it's like, so what's Celestia? Rainbows! But shouldn't Rainbow be rainbows? No! Because Rainbow Dash has no white mana in her.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew. Help me fight this migraine, Mountain Dew.
I'm sorry you have a migraine.
You know whose fault it is? Whoever writes the goddamn standardized tests. Oh, and my school's on a lockdown all week.
Oh, no.
Modified. We're not in full lockdown mode. But we have to be ready for it at any given time.
Dude, that sucks ass.
Because, and this should give you the state of American schools right now and why I am looking at so many options to get out. One of them's Twitch. Hit the sub button. Anyway. So, about 3 weeks ago, somebody threatened to shoot up our school.
Oh, yeah.
They closed the school for the day. The police eventually investigated the student. He didn't own any guns other than an airsoft rifle. But he had a lot of knives.
Oh, that's not good.
Just so many, like that scene with the Joker.
Like, damn, there's a lot of knives.
Yeah, like, where was he keeping these? They were in his house, so they didn't have to ask that question. He had an area in his house. Anyway, so they closed it down. They arrested him, but he's a juvenile. And a school doesn't count as an entity in United States law.
What?
A corporation does.
Oh, that's some bull fucking shit.
But a school does not. So unless an actual person was hurt, the school cannot claim damages. Despite the fact that there was a loss of productivity, like you would be able to claim with a corporation.
Yeah.
So, side effect of this. We can't, like, sue the family for damages.
Yeah.
Which would force them to shove him out of our district entirely. So we have to expel. Which you would think, okay, expelling, that's done. Except we're in California. And for all the nice things California has, it has the worst expulsion laws. Because an expulsion in California lasts 1 semester plus the remainder of the semester you're in.
Yeah.
So, basically, we're going to expel this kid, and he's going to be back after Christmas. This kid who threatened to shoot everybody. And, yeah.
I mean, I can see where they were coming from when they wrote the law.
Uh-huh.
But, oh god, no, why did you do that?
So now we're getting an armed guard. And we were on lockdown until we get the armed guard.
Oh, Lord.
Which means I have to send my kids to the bathroom using the buddy system. Oh, and PE is inside all week.
This isn't... Yeah, we're in a weird state right now in the U.S. This sucks.
We're about to get a new governor, so we'll see how long this lasts.
Ugh.
Okay, I will say this. Even, for the most part, even our Republicans lean a little left.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. It makes it a bit more like Europe.
Yeah.
Not that I like Europe all that much. I like some parts of Europe.
Yeah.
Some parts are pretty good.
Sweden's nice.
I like Finland.
Finland's cool.
Belgium's not bad.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, sorry to trash on all of Europe there. Because, you know, we found at least, like, 3 parts of Europe we're cool with.
Scotland, I like Scotland.
Yeah, alright.
I'm biased, though.
I mean, I'm pretty biased towards Belgium, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to judge you there. I'd say Belgian pride, except Belgium's done some pretty fucked up shit in the past, so there's not a lot to be proud of.
I'd say Swedish pride, but yeah.
Same problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although inventing drive-by skiing on the Nazis, that's pretty cool.
A lot of people like to point out, well, Belgium got defeated by the Germans twice.
So?
Yeah, but this is also kind of the case of Belgium's that chihuahua that runs up to the Mastiff and goes, no, fuck you! Out of my territory!
And then gets punted over a fence.
Yeah. You don't get mad at the chihuahua for trying.
It tried. God bless it, it tried.
God bless it, it tried. And yet people get so mad at Belgium. It's like, they're itty-bitty.
They tried their hardest.
They're like the land between 2 itty-bitty rivers, and like there's a forest and some waffles. And that's all they have. And Germany keeps coming in. They haven't done this in 80 years, so Belgium's like, they're up to something.
It's been 80 years. We suspect the Germans are up to something.
Those Germans are up to something. Just you watch. And that's how we start the movie German Run. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Have we still not explained the robots?
We have not. Okay, so Mikella and I were watching Philip DeFranco today. And that was weird.
I'm not an octopus masquerading as a man. What's wrong with you?
Anyway.
Octodad coming this
We
fall.
should really play some Octodad. I have it on 2 things.
Forest waffles, love it. Thank you for saying.
Forest taps for green, waffles taps for delicious.
Anyway, so Mikella and I were watching Philip DeFranco, and he was talking about how Sinclair Broadcasting did that thing where they sent out that mandatory script.
Yeah.
And to like 150 local stations, which again triggers your uncanny valley. Everything is wrong. This is horrifying.
That feeling of, no, the gate's not squeaking. We're in the wrong world.
Yeah.
Slide again. No.
Basically that.
God, I miss sliders. Anyway.
And Philip DeFranco commented on how news will never be, or news will always be biased because people are the ones that
report
the news.
Yeah.
And so I had the brilliant idea, and Red and I kind of just extrapolated on this idea.
Robots doing the news.
Robots.
Well, I mean, there's like 3 different Vocaloids that do Let's Plays. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Robot news coming to a news spot near you.
No. We would call it unbiased news. And it would be me and Mikella doing the news as unbiased as possible in robot voices and potentially in robot costumes.
That is one mild twist on Some News and its successor, More News.
Really?
Did you ever watch Some News?
No.
Okay, so Crack, back when they had a video department, had perhaps what was my favorite news show of all time.
Okay.
Better than Philip DeFranco, better than John Oliver.
Okay.
Some News. And it always started with, here's some news. And he would just read the exact facts of it.
Yeah.
And then eventually you could tell Corey is losing his shit because the facts get worse and more absurd, but those are literally the facts. Until eventually he goes like, you know, I could have sworn there used to be a time when this would get somebody arrested. Or impeached. Or something. Can we look back at those times? And show, like, shit from the 70s and the 90s?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, those were times.
No, but but with robots.
All right.
And no freaking out. Just totally...
Like, after this, I think I need to show you some news.
The only person who would be freaking out is the weatherman.
Who would be you? Who has the job of the most unbiased part of the news.
So I'm not a robot.
Yeah. But every time you do it, the camera cuts back to us, it's one of us going, oh my god, Robert, why can't you get this straight? It's called unbiased news.
There's rainbows everywhere. We're not getting the weather straight today. Anyway.
But I just told the weather. You said that it would be a nice day. Some people don't like the sun. They will not have a nice day.
So it's been unbiased and unopinionated.
Yeah, there's no opinions. There's not going to be any opinions. Opinions are biased.
But here's the best part. Every episode we have the person who is the human, the weatherman, just slowly and surely becomes more robotic as he possibly can. And our last episode would be you taking off your robot helmet and saying, I quit.
I quit. I'm out.
Would April Fool's be biased news?
Yes.
With only a robot weatherman and
yes.
Everyone else is unrobotic?
Yes. And everything is biased. One of us is clearly biased to the left, the other one is clearly biased to the right.
You have to make somebody, like, incredibly biased into the horseshoe.
Okay.
By the way, I fucking hate horseshoe theory.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, horseshoe theory is that horses can't run on cobblestone. No, that's not right. Horseshoe theory is that the two extremes are equally bad. I'm more of candy cane theory.
There's a curve.
One extreme is worse.
Yeah.
But if we spend too much time on either extreme, we're going to end up with a really long pointy stick that's going to go into our soft palate, and then a really weird trip to the emergency room.
I swear I was just sucking on it.
Yeah, I bet you were. Anyway.
I love it when we get slightly naughty.
It's like you're reading old Teen Titans comics.
Yep.
Oh, I love Dick. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Starfire. The amount of times that Beast Boy is not on panel to do that
right?
is infuriating. Because you know he would. And it's like, it has to be Beast Boy.
Yeah.
He's totally the one who would do it. But there's that level of, you know what, am I gonna? Should I? She is yelling how much she loves Dick, but she's also really concerned because Nightwing hasn't come back in like 5 days. Do I go with the funny or the emotionally vulnerable? Decisions. My jaw is so fucking tight.
I'm sorry.
You gotta stop choking me.
I almost wanted to make a joke out of that, but I was like, nah.
No, in all seriousness, I've put a crick in my neck so bad I was in tears yesterday.
Aww.
And I've been gritting my teeth at night. It's a bad combo.
Yeah.
Add to that, I have slightly less than 50 kids now. 4 moved away today. The problem is 3 of them were good ones.
Oh no! So now
one is a kid who I'm certain if his home life was different, he'd be better.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to be like that teacher's like, oh, this kid's rotten. He's not. He's a kid with ADHD that's often unmedicated because his mother doesn't trust the system. And I don't know where she's getting the meds. But, like, I'm mildly exaggerating. But, like, there's parts of the day where he's great, right?
Yeah.
And he was shaping up. The other 3 who are gone are, like, 3 of the sweetest girls ever.
Hmm.
And it's like, I don't know why 2 of them left.
Hmm.
One's moving. So it's like, you know what, she's going to have a good time at her new school.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'll miss having her. Because you know what, I'm fine with loud, opinionated students. My issue is with loud, apathetic students who just don't want to do any work.
Yeah.
She was definitely in the, you know, she would get into discussions, which is what I want.
Yeah.
She could think critically. And I'm hoping her next teacher has a good time with her. Another one was, like, super quiet, like, would never talk.
Aww.
Which is like, oh no, she's so shy. But she was also kind of the moral fiber of her group. So I'm a little worried about that.
Oh no.
Another one is like, her childhood gives yours a run for its money.
Oh no! That's not good!
She does not deserve any of it.
Oh no.
And then the boy, like I said, the boy is Mr. Hyperactive.
Yeah.
But like, on the other hand, he's a boy.
Bavasane! Have fun! How long have I been on? Oh.
Like, over an hour.
Oh. Okay, so once I finish the highlighter, I'm going to call it a day.
Yeah, probably for the best. If I get my grading done in time, I might do an arena stream later tonight.
Cool.
De-stress a little. That's a might, though.
Yeah.
I would like to. It'd be fun. Because it dawned on me, I have not played any games since our last arena stream.
Ooh.
Not even off-stream.
Damn.
And, like, I guess that's true. I played some Words with Friends with my grandma.
To be fair, I haven't played any games since my last BioShock on Screaming Externally.
Didn't you take your Xbox with you to your mom's?
I know, I never plugged it in.
The fuck?
I don't know. I got sick, and I was, like, too fucking tired to go get up and plug the damn thing in.
So we're going to put that further down the list of priorities, but I think a second Switch
Okay.
is a good idea. Oh yeah, and since we're a house full of grown adults, I bought Little Debbie snack cakes and dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets.
Yay! We're the best adults.
What was it? Adulthood isn't that you can't have zebra cakes, it's that you can have zebra cakes anytime you damn well please.
Yep.
But you can also afford better cakes.
Yep.
So you normally don't eat zebra cakes anymore. That's why we have Swiss rolls.
Yep.
Because I didn't grow up in a zebra cake household.
I grew up in a household of, if it has sugar as the first ingredient, you're not allowed to eat it.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. My household was, hey, we're going on a diet, and then my dad immediately going, oh, it's probably a good idea, but what am I going to do with all these dulce de leche M&Ms and cream horns?
God damn it, your dad's a dick.
And these 5 gallons of pure sugar sweet tea.
See, you grew up with a troll living in the house, and
Yeah.
I grew up with a Disney villain.
You know what? The more I think about it, the more I realize that my dad is basically just a troll who doesn't know when to stop.
Yep.
He didn't prank me this year.
Oh, good!
I was a little scared. Maybe that was his prank all along. His prank was the paranoia we made along the way. Because Mikella even noticed, it was like,
Oh.
Did you say Happy Easter, everybody? I am not talking to my father this year.
Okay,
Yep.
so, Phoenix wants to know if we have Prey,
I can pray.
the game.
No.
No.
I would, wait, I might. Hold up. Where's my phone?
He's gonna check the list.
Let me look at the list, which I've not updated in like 3 months, despite like 4 more Humble Bundles.
Oh, God damn it.
And a GameStop shipment, and a thrift store raid.
Oh, Lord. I mean, we are gonna finish BioShock first. So, no matter what, we have to get through that first.
Speaking of new games, apparently archenemy Nicol Bolas is at our front door. Which we're going to need like 3 more people to play that.
Yeah.
Because it is a 6-player version of Magic.
Sweet.
And Mikella has called dibs on being Nicol Bolas.
Aww!
It's a dragon.
But villain!
You could play Chandra or Liliana and burn things and or zombie things.
Okay, Liliana.
And or zombie.
And or zombie. And my option was zombie.
Not burning?
No.
Isn't that what the leprechaun tells you to do?
I mean, sometimes.
Hooray! Anyway.
Hello.
Oh no, one of my students lives nearby.
Yeah?
And, like, all last week was so confused why we didn't leave the house. Huh. And then I had to explain to her, we have 2 cars. Yeah. We were in Vegas with Mikella's car, but she's only ever seen my truck.
Oh. So
it was like, you never leave the house. What are you talking about? I was gone all week. Oh, I see what happened. Where the hell is the game? Oh, right. The game list is in its own damn folder. Because Mikella technically made the game list.
Yep.
Except it's not in there. And where did it go? Help.
I have no power over what you do to things.
I gotta find it. Works better if I spell recordable right.
Anyway.
I'm checking on Prey. Unless if I remember correctly, Prey is the game of if you see 2 of something, shoot both. Huh. Because, you know what it is? Huh. It's the thing. You are stuck on a space station with a bunch of aliens that can turn into things.
Oh, neat.
But you can too.
Oh.
It is definitely a screaming externally game.
Cool.
I will 100% agree with that. And I'm checking the list. And we have... in PU. I went too far. I do not have Prey.
Okay.
At least according to this, I'm going to double check Steam.
Okay.
Because that would be where I would have it. But yeah, my list jumps directly from Pretty Girls Panic to Primal Carnage. We should check to see if we can do Pretty Girls on Twitch.
Okay.
Or if that would have to be a YouTube stream. Speaking of games, my Nana and our friend Red, not this one, are both trying to play Words with Friends with me right now. And I think they're both getting mad.
Why?
Well, one, because I might beat Nana for the first time in my life. But for Red, it's like, he is much smarter than me on every front, and I'm currently obliterating him, and I've said it, and now it's jinxed. Okay. I want library and filter. Come on, do the thing. It is warm in here.
It's, yeah.
It is.
What is the cooler set to?
I don't know.
Probably too high.
Oh, you know what would help if I was on Wi-Fi instead of data? That would make it go faster. Despite the fact we're streaming.
Yep.
Yep, that's what I thought. Too high.
What was it?
We're going to set it down to about 75.
What was it at?
80.
Oh, damn, no wonder I was, like, dying.
Oh, we were in full summer mode, weren't we?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's spring.
Spring is here, spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. Sorry. Oh, have you never heard Poisoning Pigeons in the Park?
No.
It's a fun song. You're probably a little bit more terrified because of the name of the song.
Yes.
I'll play it for you after stream's done.
Okay.
And you'll go like, what the fuck?
Oh, I made Mikella mad today watching Criminal Minds. Because she, like I, likes Reed, and they...
We do not own Prey.
Oh, okay. And the storyline I'm on right now, rewatching the whole of Criminal Minds, is the one where Reed is addicted to drugs.
A game called Pregnancy for some reason.
Oh, God. And, you know, that's not great, because Reed is an adorable fucking baby, so why would you make him addicted to drugs?
You evil, horrible people, you.
Yeah.
Because drugs.
And it's also right around the same time that Gideon left the show. So Mikella is A, mad that Gideon is leaving. And B, mad because now the superintendent, or the chief supervisory agent, what's her name, Erin Strauss, is on the show.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bitch and she can go take a flying leap off of a cliff infested by shark water.
Yeah.
Or into shark-infested water. There we go.
Yeah, basically. She keeps Like, her main motivation right now is get Aaron Hotchner fired. Like, the thing about Erin Strauss is she's very much sabotage somebody in order to promote somebody I like. And it's very much sabotage this man to support a woman I happen to like. Because we need more women in the FBI. And while she has good intentions there, she's going about it clearly the most wrong way possible. And the thing is like, I have known people who have done that, and I have been on their receiving end of that. Where I was in this AP English course, and I had a teacher who was very much that. Was very much sabotage this one group of people in order to promote this other group of people. And I wound up on the bad end of that, where I was basically sabotaged into failing. It's the only English class I've ever failed, and in summer school the teacher was like, how the fuck did you even wind up here? Like, why are you even here? And I'm like, because I failed a class. You failed an English class. Yes? How? You finished all of the coursework in the first 2 days. That's 2 weeks of work. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And basically what it was is, you had this teacher, white guy, who was the supervisor for the Black Student Union.
We don't have a face cam.
Yeah, we should.
But I'm very confused.
Yeah. He was the supervisor for the Black Student Union, and, basically every black student, especially the black girls in his class, passed regardless of effort. And if you were a white girl, you failed. And I know this because I failed, despite A, having never failed an English course in my entire life, and B, putting in massive amounts of effort in on my final project, which he gave me a D for. Which was basically, our end of the year project was basically, take Catch 22 and compare it to something. And you basically had to compare and contrast the two and make a physical diorama and basically all this other crap. I did Greek gods because that's my wheelhouse. I made I put together and made these little wooden dolls that were representatives of both the characters in the book and Greek gods, and I compared and contrasted the two. I even made a, diorama of Mount Olympus to represent the base camp for that was in the book. And he gave me a D on the project. I also wrote, a 15-page paper on it. Mm-hmm. Whereas a girl who got an A literally did the exact same example piece that he showed us all and told us not to do. And he gave her an A.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah. No, he's the type of person I really don't like, because you think they're harmless or they're doing good when really what they're doing is basically being like, oh, you poor thing, you're never going to succeed all on your own, so I have to help you.
Yeah, and you know what is going to happen to them? The people that you quote-unquote help?
Nothing good.
They're going to think that they deserve everything, and they're going to probably have kids who they're going to raise exactly the same way, because it worked for me, it'll certainly work for you, dear child.
Yep.
And then you have parents who come to the schools and complain to the teachers that, you just don't understand my precious little angel baby.
I think Mikella has opinions on this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try something
new.
new.
My phone saying, hey, you need to go to work now, lady.
Ooh, I like this. This is working out good.
Alright. Stop. Shut up, phone. Stop telling me what to do. I know I have to go go to work. I just now realized I didn't print out things.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that works.
Alright, I'm gonna probably be a little late to work. I'm gonna shut you down in a second, computer.
Damn it, I need a W.
W?
Yep.
Oh, for the game you're playing.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I need an S and a W. I can get one or the other. But I don't want to put it down otherwise. Because otherwise, what's going to happen is my Nana, I love her, but she's going to pull out an S out of nowhere, and it would land on a triple word. Nobody wants that, except for her, obviously.
That came out really good. What do you guys think? You can see it out there.
Look at his little toesies!
Those are good little toes.
Yep.
This adorable little fucker.
I am trying to make him as cute as fucking possible.
Okay, so I think I'm at the point where it's like, I'm just going to play a K, hope to God I get an S. It's
Okay.
just the worst way to play Scrabble. Don't do it that way.
Smaller than that. Too small. Bless you.
Thank you.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Let's.
My neck's still tight.
God damn it. Computer! Why do you do this to me?
What is it? What's wrong?
For some reason, my computer is not... Because I forgot this is a new computer and I haven't set up the printers yet.
Oh.
God damn it.
card they're showing off for Dominaria.
Yeah.
It is a strictly better Sarah Angel at Mythic Rare.
Ooh.
So Sarah Angel is 3 and a white for a 4/4 with flying and vigilance.
Yes, I know I have one.
Okay. This is Lyra Dawnbringer.
Okay.
For 3 and a white, you get a 5/5 with flying, first strike, lifelink, and she's an Angel Lord.
Oh, God.
Because a Lord is a creature that gives +1/+1 to things you have.
Yeah. Like my frickin' horse.
Right. In this case, is she gives all other angels you control +1/+1 and lifelink, so she's a Lord with upside.
Ooh.
And she has this really cool, like, stained glass look to her armor.
Whoa, I like it!
Which they've been doing for the Church of Sarah, I've noticed. I do like the new Legendary frame. It is pretty. It's like, oh my god. I want it.
Mm.
This is totally better than Squee the Immortal. As much as I love Squee. In fact, I'm going to look up the Dominar. They're reprinting Sarah Angel. So Sarah Angel's coming back into Standard.
Cool.
Which means you can play Sarah Angel. Actually, I don't think Sarah Angel ever left Standard.
No, she didn't.
Because she was in the Welcome decks.
Yeah. Because I have a version of her from
your deck builders kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's fine. And Sarah Angel's always kind of been like the go-to, I need a good white creature card. Let's see here. Karn's getting a new card. Yay, Karn.
Duh.
Teferi is, but they've only shown it in Russian.
It's almost like Russian hackers got into the account.
It's fine. No, that's not it.
I know, I'm kidding.
Okay, let's see here. Demon Lord Belzenlock. Demon Lord Big B. So we're finally meeting Liliana's 4th demon.
Ooh.
This one, so the first one was power, but at a price.
Right.
Second one was power exactly how you asked for it. Exactly. The third one was power you never asked for. This one is the, what do you call it? Sorcerer's Apprentice of Power. Power, but you never told him when.
Oh.
So, for 4 and a black, it's a 6/6 with flying and trample. When you enter the battlefield, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land. Then put that card in your hand. If the card's converted mana cost is 4 or greater, repeat.
Weird.
He deals 1 damage to you for each card you put in your hand this way.
Oh, God! Well, that's painful. Alright, done with the highlights. We're done. Yay! Gonna save before anything else goes wrong. This has been great. Thank you for joining me.
We'll see you later with a magic stream where we will talk more magic.
Yep. Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.